So getting started now, when should you start? When should you start selling your home, starting to sell your home? With the slightest thought of moving. All of you have the slightest thought of moving right now because you're here. It was a slight thought. Some of you it's 3 months from now. Some of you it's next year. Some of you it's 2. But it's a slight. You had a slight thought. You saw the card. I'm going to get fed. I'm also going to get some good advice. Get out your staging booklet and think about how am I going to maximize the budget. I have this much in my budget. How am I going to maximize that? And you're going to start a relationship with a real estate consultant. Not right before you list your home. Now. You have a lawyer, a doctor, a financial consultant. Get a realtor into your sphere. And how you do that in the book on page 17, 18, 19, or 20, there's how to hire a realtor and what you should look for. And make sure you do it on the phone. Ask the questions first on the phone. You don't need to bring somebody into your house to know what to say or what they should be saying to you when they hire them. It's very important. And then make a commitment to staging. You have to commit. Because if you're not a coachable seller, an expert like myself, who's going to be your best for you, won't want to work with somebody who's not going to be coachable. To be coachable, create your plan, make a commitment. Okay, then we're going to get, so that's the first step. Just start thinking, what would I do with this room? I got to paint my garage. What am I going to do with all my stuff? Who's going to get all this stuff? What's going to happen here? Start thinking, make a list of every room in your house, outside, start making that list. And we have a booklet we call a room-by-room review, which we're going to have for everybody, 30-minute free one after this seminar. You'll learn about that. So get your home inspected. Some of you should get your home inspected now because there's some bad things going on, like things you need to go. And some of you need to wait till like 2 or 3 months before you sell. Okay, so you don't need to get it right now, but you do want to get your home pre-inspected because what happens is the buyer's going to do their own inspection, and they're going to say, listen, your toilet seat's moved. I want $100 for that, and I want $200 for this. I'm going to nickel and dime you. If you tell them all those things ahead of time, they'll put the offer in knowing about those things, and they can only ask for the things that they didn't find, which is very rare to find anything if you have a fairly decent inspector. Everybody get that part? And then you can sell your home, and you won't have that stress of having people not going through with the process because they found these bad things about your house. Say yes? How important that is? I mean, people have saved thousands of dollars, people in this room, by having that home inspection before they put the house on the market. And then you're going to meet the staging team. And you're going to get a list of competent contractors and get repairs made. Because you have been in your house for a while, and you're going to need almost every single one of these people. We have concrete, roofer, carpenter, Mr. Dumpster, or I have John Rice who'll come to your house and actually take everything out and dump it for you. Painter, the pod guy, everybody know what a pod is? There's a container that drops off at your house, you fill it up and take it. Electrician, exterminator, heater, plumber. These are the guys you're going to need to know names of. This is the team right here. Because every single one of you is going to need somebody from that team. Very rarely do we sell a house and you don't need somebody from that team. And you might have your own team members, but get a good team member. It's going to give you a good price. It's reasonable to start doing things. And the most loyal member of your staging team is our moving truck, as for our sellers. And it's sitting outside, and we couldn't bring them in. It's a little bit too big. It's 14 feet. And this is where we tell people to put the stuff that you have in this truck and put it in someone else's house or into storage. With the least amount of stuff in your house, the more money. Every time you leave something in the house, this is what happens to your dollar at the end, okay? This right here. If you want your money to run down the toilet out, keep stuff in your house.